Right, bam on another Sunday podcast. What up, everybody? Now we got a few subjects we go touch on, basically some random things that they got on the masses right now. We go get into those and break it down. Start out with the so-called cartel apology. Remember they talking about some Americans that been kidnapped in Mexico. Now that it's spring, so-called, it's spring break, and now people in America going on vacation. This is a scare right here. So they tell you that, some people been kidnapped from America in Mexico that went on vacation, and these cartel that they supposedly caught. We go get into it and break it down and show you some things how the world is a damn stage. Make it run.
The cartel, suspected of kidnapping 4 Americans in Mexico and killing 2 of them, has issued an apology letter.
Yeah, they're doing some public relations, so to speak. The group known as the Scorpions, which is part of...
And they're known as the Scorpions. Listen to this, because I already told you, cartel is fakery, 100% in. Any name, they mention cartel right there in any country. You know already it's government operation. The cartel that they tell you in Mexico that supply the drugs is the same Mexican army, the so-called Mexican government. They're in cahoots with the American government to pass those drugs on to the people in America. That's how it is. That's how they come up with those named cartel. Nothing but fake shit for the masses. Listen.
Gulf Cartel claims that they've turned in the members, the gang members or cartel members they say are responsible for kidnapping those 4 Americans. In a handwritten letter, says that these men lacked discipline and they
So this is what you need to understand, people. This is part of the dumb world that you're getting right now. All the shit that's been going on is 100% dumb, but is the people smart enough to see it? I said no. Majority still can't see these things, even though it's bold and in your face that it is bullshit. So the cartels, they kidnap some 5 of them from the cartel group, kidnap and murder a few Americans supposedly, and the cartel, the heads of the cartel basically write an apology note and turn in the guys that supposedly do it. You believe it? Wow, what a dumb shit for the masses. I guess they want to be in good terms with the American government, the so-called Mexican cartel. So they give up the people who they supposedly tell you that did the crime. What a dumb shit. So American government and these so-called cartels are in cahoots and they're not hiding it. Listen.
on their own accord. Today, the bodies of Zindel Brown and Shaeed Woodard are back in...
Listen those names? That's all fake shit, people. 100%. I didn't even do no video on it because I already know it's another psyop like the Shankrila Robinson garbage that they give you in Mexico because they tell you that the laws is different. Yes, in that supposedly third world country, supposedly. Whatever they call it. But that's the things they want to give you, people. Like, America laws is different. They're proper and good. And all of these countries with loose laws, they're telling you be careful or you go on vacation in these places. You understand? But they're the one who make it a vacation spot to begin with. That's what you need to understand. Pay attention.
United States. Those were the 2 murdered in that kidnapping. Their 2 friends who survived are still recovering at a hospital in Texas. Jorge Ventura is live in Brownsville with more. Jorge.
Watch this.
Good morning, Adrian. I'm here in Brownsville, but I'm just a few miles away from where that kidnapping attack happened in cartel-controlled Matamoros. The big question that remains...
Cartel control, they tell you the cartel control those areas. Why did they do that, people? Why did they lie to you like that with this cartel bullshit? The cartel is government. That's what you need to understand. They have no group of people that well known with name and everything that doing these crimes and bad things and then even take so-called credit for these things sometimes, just like the terrorists. It's not real, people. All government made up for the people.
This morning is, if those 5 men that were turned over by the Gulf Cartel to the authorities, if those 5 men are indeed responsible for the kidnapping attack. As of right now, only 1 individual has been arrested in connection to that kidnapping attack. That's the
How can you trust the cartels to give up the people who do it? So the cartel could be the one who do it and give up these people, put them on the line since you tell us what cartel do. This is bullshit right here. 100% science.
National
Take a look
24-year-old
at
male that was captured when the Americans discovered. Now, Adrian, I did speak with some of my
at this
Mexican
right here.
sources who say they believe this is a tactic from the cartel where they turn over 5 low-level members over to the authorities
See?
to stop the investigation into
There
the
you go right there, people. They turn over some low-level members so they will stop investigation. You see that right there? How can you take these guys from the cartel? How you want them in cahoots for them to hand over guys to you with leather? With a fucking leather, people. You believe it? Move.
who are indeed responsible for the attack. As of right now, we'll still wait for Mexican law enforcement if those 5 individuals are confirmed for the attack. Once we do have that
Look
update,
at
we'll
them,
bring
people.
it right
Look at
to you.
them.
Now, the bodies of Shahid Woodard and Zadell Brown, the 2 Americans that were killed in the kidnapping attack, those bodies were transferred back to the U.S. yesterday. We were live on the scene to get video of that. They were transferred from the
Not
state
real,
morgue
people.
in Matamoros back to the U.S. And right now, this is all happening as U.S. officials are increasing that pressure on Mexico to designate the cartels as a terrorist organization. As of
Yeah,
right now,
people.
Mexican President Almo says he will not allow any type of U.S. foreign intervention. And
You hear that, people? So yes, they're shuffling up for the beef between Mexico and America. This disagreement. You understand? That's how they do it. Stir up more shit and it gonna be on the people themselves, not the government. Bam.
Turn now to the stunning image south of the border in Mexico today, and it comes, of course, after those 4 Americans were kidnapped, 2 of them shot and killed. Well, today, 5 alleged members of a notorious cartel tied up and left in public right at the scene of the kidnapping for
What a
all
dumb
to see.
shit. On the scene of the kidnapping, and look how foggy the video is, people. The photo. Look how foggy it is, people. It's not real. The whole thing is a hoax. Like I say, it's to ruffle the feathers of the people right now that they're supposed to be going on vacation. They tell you about people fighting on planes, plane ticket gone sky high, anything to deteriorate you from leaving the country. You better understand that. Why you think the travel ban still on in America? They're still stopping people or restricting people from traveling by any means necessary.
Authorities believe it was the cartel itself handing over those 5 suspects.
What a dumb shit.
note left on the windshield, the cartel apologizing for the deadly attack on Americans. And late today, the bodies of those 2 Americans who died in the attack arriving back in the United States.
Look at this
ABC's
right
Matt
here,
Rivers
people.
in Mexico City again tonight.
Tonight, nearly a week
Now
after that
take a look at this right here, people. This is a supposed footage of the peoples got kidnapped from America in Mexico. Pay attention to this blurry photo, this blurry film. It's not real. How hoax they give the
horrific
masses.
kidnapping of 4 Americans that
4
left 2 of them
Americans.
dead in a Mexican border city,
Look
a
at this.
notorious drug cartel is allegedly taking responsibility.
What a dumb
In these
shit,
photos
people.
from a source close to the investigation, the Gulf Cartel appearing to hand over the 5 members they say
So there you go, people. They know the name of the cartel who hand them over, the Gulf Cartel. Remember, they tell you about the cartel called Scorpion. That's the one they say responsible for it in the first clip. And they're telling you that now these are another cartel group that handing over these people. It's garbage, 100%. And like I say, only these times you will believe in these dumb shit.
the 5 men found tied up near a truck
Yeah,
with
they
guns,
found.
ammunition, and body armor
Wow.
at the same spot in Matamoros.
Wow, people with guns and body armors and everything. They tie them up and leave them there with a note. You believe it? That sound like operation that the government running on the people's brain. That don't sound like something that happened for real.
Where the kidnapping took place.
Bullshit.
Plus, a note on the windshield purportedly signed by the cartel
Wow.
references, quote, 4 kidnapped Americans, 2 of which died, adding, quote, we have decided to deliver those involved and directly responsible. The 5 men now in state police custody.
What a dumb
Authorities
shit.
not confirming whether these 5 were involved,
Look at
but
this shit
multiple
right here,
Mexican
people.
law enforcement sources
Look at
close to the investigation tell ABC.
Look at the kidnapping people. Why would they blur it out? Why? Why? I don't get it, man. It's fake shit. That's why I tell you, don't believe in it. I don't care how truthful it sounds. It sounds like bullshit to me, but I don't care how it sounds to you, how truthful it sounds. Why they can't show you this? Why would they block it out? Why would you tell me that? You hiding the people? Who you hiding? The dead people, the people who survive, or the fucking kidnappers? Who is you protecting here? Why would you blur it out? You want to see if it's the same guy they hand over. The same 5 guys that they hand over. You want the public to see if it's the same people, right? That's why you're showing us these footage. But why would you blue read out? How are we gonna tell? I told you it's dumb shit. There's a lot of avenues that you can, go to figure these things out when they give it to you. And there you go right there. Why blue read out? We want to see the people. Can we see the damn kidnapping that you have on video? What's the sense showing it on video if you blurry the whole thing? It's dumb. But that's how they do it. They want you to believe that you see something. You didn't see shit.
The cartel note is believed to be legitimate.
Really? Oh, the notes believed to be legitimate. The note. Wow. And there you go, people. Black and white checkerboard. And the damn vehicle represent the police. They're full of shit. 100%.
News nor U.S. officials have been able to verify the note's authenticity.
I think they're doing it to take heat off of themselves. I do think this was their intent, was to sort of ease the pain as far as what pressure may be placed on the cartel.
So you want to tell me that the cartel didn't know about the pressure if they kill the people? They didn't know if they kidnap the Americans and kill a few of them. They didn't know about the pressure. Get the hell out of here. So they didn't know that the American was going to pressure them. So now they shot that the pressure is on, so they're trying to distract them by giving up 5 members. It's garbage. 100%.
As time goes on.
That was really something to say, to witness that image today. Matt Rivers back
Where
with
is
us.
the image? We didn't witness shit, people. You see what I tell you? This is how the news work, people. This is how they work on your psyche. They show you some blurry shit and tell you that you actually saw something. Did you saw something there? Did you see anybody get kidnapped? Wow, unbelievable.
And Matt, this notion that the cartel itself turning over these suspects, really a stark reminder of what we know from all of our reporting through the years of the power of these cartels.
You hear that? The power of the cartel.
No question, and the Gulf Cartel is among the most powerful criminal organizations in the entire country.
Wow, and why would they still be there? Wow, people, unbelievable. They tell you about these terrorist groups and they're sitting there and nobody doing nothing about it. They're just there and doing things and taking responsibility. Same thing with the damn cartels, and they're still there standing like a damn police force, like a police unit. They're still there, but they're doing these bad things on the people and nobody can do nothing about it. You believe it? It's 100% world government operation they put right here on the masses. Cartels is fake, 100%, bam.
Mexico tonight, where Mexican prosecutors have now filed charges tonight in the kidnapping of those 4 Americans, 2 of them.
Okay, so they filed charges against those 5 men that they tell you the cartel, the Gulf Cartel, leave tied up with guns and vests and note. You see that right there, people? Listen.
Killed.
And they black out their faces. You see that? Why did they blur their faces, people? Why? They are the criminals. Why? Okay.
The kidnapping of those 4 Americans, 2 of them killed. And today, the striking image, they lined up the suspects. Matt Rivers in Mexico City again tonight.
Tonight, for the first time,
people, they line them up. Look at them, people. The same ones that was on the ground. And why is that FGJ behind them? Why? That's nothing but Freemason coding. 100% with the CC flashing in the back. I'm asking you why they blew their face out and who's these guys? They're showing them right there with the background behind them like Hollywood people. You never get it. What is this about, people? That's how they do their mugshot. Line up everybody and take the picture with that background behind them with those coding letters on it. Come on, people. What is this right here? The same thing they give you with the 80 bullshit, with the 80 president supposed to be getting murdered, and they show you the people that they caught doing it. Come from Colombia. Same kind of shit. It's all garbage. 100% trash. And like I say, why blur their face if they are the criminals? Why? You plaster criminals on TV, you even give them interview. Why hide their face right now in Mexico? Why? Because it's trash. 100%. And you could see them clean and well dressed right there. What you think? They hang them all over, tie them up, leave them out there and all of this shit, and look at them. It's a fake shit.
At 5 of the men, authorities say kidnapped 4 Americans in northern Mexico, killing 2 of them. Each allegedly members of the
Go back. Okay.
Mexico, killing 2 of them. Each allegedly members of the
Look,
Gulf
people,
Cartel. They were
look at
captured
this.
not by authorities, but
Wow.
apparently by the cartel.
Wow, why is their face blocked out, people? Why? Why blurry their face and they are the criminals? Why? Now you understand that it's bullshit or what? It is fakery, 100%
Self.
fake.
Thursday morning, next to this pickup truck, on the windshield, a note, purportedly from cartel leadership.
And guess who find them, people? The authority. The authority find them tied up right on the same fucking scene of the kidnapping. You believe it? Remember, the scene of the kidnapping is in the middle road, in the street. Wow, unbelievable bullshit, man.
We have decided to deliver those involved and directly
I
responsible.
guess they write it in English. That note right there, that letter is in English. They never tell you it's in Spanish and translated. They're talking like it's all English, people. Wow, unbelievable dumb shit.
It reads, referring to the kidnapping. Shortly after the 4 Americans
Look at
crossed
this
into
right here,
Mexico
people.
last Friday, they were attacked. The FBI
You see,
investigating.
they shortly cross into Mexico. As soon as they cross in there, they've been attacked. It's bullshit, people. 100% psyop. It's not real. It's something to mess with the masses right now in this damn end times. That's all it is.
This video reportedly showing
Where is
their
the video?
abduction as it happened.
Wow.
Driven
Abduction.
around for days,
Look.
they ended up here. ABC News obtaining this video of the crime scene where the Americans were eventually found.
There you go, people. They have the crime scene right there. In this little shed, this is where they keep them. You hear that? The 4 Americans and 2 of them die. They keep them in that shed right there, supposedly in Mexico. Nothing real on TV. All fake shit for the dumb masses.
Ended up here. ABC News obtaining this video of the crime scene where the Americans
there
were
go your
eventually
crime
found.
scene.
Bloodstains still on the floor.
What a
2
dumb shit.
victims, Latavia
And
McGee
there
and
you
Eric.
go, people. There go one of the victim. Yes, and I told you, just like your Shaquille Robinson bullshit, it's all fake shit. And using these people right here for the hoax.
Williams found
There
the
you go, people. They fake. 100%. 100% hoax. They're giving the masses. These people not real. They don't exist. It's just a fake shit for the dumb masses.
5. 2 more, Shaid Woodard
There you
and
go.
Zindel Brown,
All
dead.
fakers.
Their bodies now back in the U.S.
Why did the Mexican cartel supposedly target these people? What happened? They look rich? What happened? They in a flashy car? Why did they target them? Why did the cartel target these 4 people right here? Why? They just drive into Mexico and they see opportunity? No, it's garbage. 100% trash.
And David, all 5 of those suspects now officially charged
Yes.
with aggravated kidnapping.
So of course, people, remember, the cartel turn them in and tell the police these are the ones who doing it. This is the one who do the crime, and the police charge them. You see that right there? So there's no investigation. The cartel solve it. The Gulf cartel solve it. They just pull out the 5 men that do it and carry them to the police. As a matter of fact, tie them up at the same spot where the Americans get kidnapped. You believe it? Like I say, the world is just getting dumber and dumber and dumber for the end times. Bam.
It's a warning about the risks of medical tourism. Millions of Americans travel abroad each year in search of medical, dental,
Take a
and
look at this right here, people. I told you already, medical tourists now is a thing. Because they have to find a way to story you up. Anything you're interested in gonna be your downfall. You understand? So they tell the people about all this cosmetic surgery, these BBLs, all of these things going on. Everybody wanna get involved. So yes, to get it the cheaper way, they go out of the country to get it done. People without supposedly license doing these operations on them and end up messing them up. You understand? So that's the reason why now they're gonna bring it to the forefront, because they already push it on you. Now almost all of these people is interested in getting a surgery. Whether it's social media, brainwash them, or TV. Take a listen to this right here. Pay attention.
cosmetic procedures at a discount.
Discount.
Ariel Rushif has the story of one mother's treatment gone wrong and her warning. Good morning, Ariel.
Treatment
Good
gone
morning to you,
wrong.
George. Experts warn that traveling abroad for medical purposes can be dangerous. Medical tourism is especially popular for, as you mentioned, cosmetic procedures. And one mom says that her surgery in Mexico.
No, but hold on. One thing you gotta, you make sure you keep in touch with right here. Keep this in mind, because a lot of people will never think this and understand it. It's because the American charge too much for health. For anything got to do with doctor procedures and operations, they charge too much. You understand that? That's the reason why they have to go out of the country to get it done cheaper. It's all by design. Like I don't tell you how much people they tell you done dead because they go to another country to do a BBL, do some kind of surgery and die. Why you think they tell you all of that? Why you think they bring it to your attention? Because now the people is interested in getting these surgery done. But in America, it's too expensive for them. They want to get it done because their program, their brain is butter. So they want to get those surgery done. They don't have enough money to get it in America. They don't. It costs too much money. America put the pressure on you when it comes to that shit. So yes, the people have to go to other countries where they know they can get it done for cheaper. It's not like it's different to me because all of those surgeries is bad. Whether it's a doctor with a selfie ticket do it or somebody in a damn garage. You better understand, all those surgeries is bad for the masses. 100%.
Came at a life-altering cost. This morning, a warning from one mom to other Americans about the potential dangers of medical tourism in Mexico.
Medical
I'm
tourism.
permanently disfigured for the rest of
people, you're disfigured. That's why you have a smirk on your face. You're disfigured. Wow, pay attention to this bullshit right here, people. Like I say, they're trying to convince you now. Yes, don't go to no foreign country to get these surgeries. Get them done in America, no matter how much it costs.
my life.
Shannon Palmer crossed the border for a so-called mommy makeover, which included a tummy tuck.
There you go, people. Tummy tuck. Like I say, they convince the dumb masses if your brain is soup and butter, they can convince you to go get a tummy tuck. Remember, a woman have fat cells. Remember that. They talk about mommy makeover like it's, because she have a baby or so. That's why her belly get a little bigger. Anything you see happen to the woman body is natural. Most of it is. Besides all that, junk and those food that you're taking in that will give you a belly, a woman have fat cells. The fat cells build up a woman's body. That means, yes, they got fat. Why go get a tummy tuck? Because they show you Kim Kardashian on TV, the sodomite, which is a man in a drag with muscle mass. That's who they show you on TV. That's who they flash on the Cosmopolitan magazine and show you that's how women supposed to look. They flash a sodomite, Beyonce on you. That say, oh, I just have a baby last week and come back with a six-pack. You believe those people? That's why you're involved in this shit. You're not getting it or what? They're the one who's showing you them peoples so you could want the same body. But they're not real females. That's why they don't have female bodies. So you trying to destroy your fat cell by taking lipo, tummy tuck and all of these shit, BBL and all of these things. You're destroying your body for fashion. You need to stop. So most of the time when they come crying, I don't feel it for them. I don't. You that brainwashed to follow these sodomites? You believe that you can have a baby and a six-pack after that? You believe that? So that's why you go get a tummy tuck. Pay attention.
Researching a physician in Tijuana. But she says immediately when waking up from anesthesia, she knew something was wrong with her hand.
Anesthesia, people, that's a bad thing. They pump all this dope in your body. Yes, people, to kill your body, numb it. Numb it to an extent that they can do anything to you and you can't feel it. Opium, deep drugs, people, dangerous drugs. They put in your body to kill it for a little bit so they can get to do the operation. Wow, listen.
I'm waking up in agonizing pain.
Why are you smiling?
And it wasn't from the surgery I just had.
Wow, why is you smiling? What is unbelievable, man? Like I say, I point them out so you can see them. Like I say, real eyes basically recognize real lies. Recognize liars and everything. You can't hide. Take a look at this person. Wanna bust out a laugh. Wanna laugh because you got some airtime on TV to fool you. Look.
On my hands.
Wow.
My fingers were cold, numb, and I started to worry about the circulation.
The next day, her doctor explaining that heated saline bags placed on her hands during surgery to keep her warm had severely burned her.
Wow.
When I got home, they told me the news saying that you're likely going to have an amputation on your dominant thumb.
Wow, people. I guess that's the disfiguration, man, where he's smiling and it really serious. I don't get it, people. That's bullshit.
According to the CDC, each year millions of Americans participate in so-called medical tourism in places like Mexico, Canada, Central and South America, and the Caribbean.
I'm going to ask you a question. What's wrong with Canada? What happened? They're not sophisticated with doctors like Americans? No. In Canada, they don't kill you with those kind of things. You understand? They don't force you to pay all that money out your pocket to do anything with surgeries and them things. You understand me? So, of course, the people will find their way to Canada to get it cheap or free. That's what it is. Like I say, people, is the cost that chasing them away from Babylon to go get it done somewhere else. Because that's how it by design. They design it so it's hard for you to pay right here for those things, but it's cheaper for you to get it on somewhere else. Yes, Mexico and them little places, Central American, with the South American, you know, all these little Caribbean countries and little places where you can get them shit done cheaper. And then they're going to scream that, yes, people going to die, get amputated limbs because they do that. You see that? They have to give you things and give you the bad side.
And the Caribbean. With dental care, surgery, cosmetic surgery, and fertility treatments, organ and tissue transplantation, and cancer treatments among the most common.
Wow.
The Journal of the American Society of Plastic Surgeons reporting cosmetic surgery can be obtained for up to 50% less in developing countries.
Developing countries. Because Babylon is the only developed country. You see that right there, people? Like I say, they put this strain on you. They squeeze you so you do that. Because they make you interested in it. Then they put the squeeze with the price. And of course, it go force you to go on the outskirts to go get it. All by design. Nothing here.
With a tummy tuck running $8,000 on average in the United States, in Mexico, the same procedure can cost just $4,500 as of 2017.
Wow.
But experts warn traveling abroad for medical procedures can come with a host of serious risks.
Anywhere you get it done, people, anywhere. I hate to break it to you. Anywhere you get that done, the danger is there. Any danger they tell you they find with anybody who do it in the Caribbean, in Mexico, in Canada, in South America, it don't matter. The same thing gonna happen to you right here because those things is wrong. It's 100% wrong what you're doing to your body. Your body is not a car. You understand that? You don't chop and cut it up, pitch and patch. You know what I mean? You don't do that, people, to fit a style. Because that's the style that's in right now. You know, somebody got some bubble waist, bubble butt, bubble lip, bubble hips. When I say bubble, I mean like a balloon. Like somebody pump some air in them. That's what they want now. That's the new trend. Everybody is searching for it. So therefore, the females don't even know what look good anymore. Not even the males do. They dumb as well. Nobody know what look good anymore. That's why you think a person with makeup look better than the one without the makeup. Why? I don't get it. I don't see it that way. I see you in the makeup and it's automatically turn off because that's not you. It's the same thing, people. They're trying to give you these things to patch up and fix you. But nothing wrong with you. Absolutely nothing wrong with you. Like I say, you look better when you look natural. As a female, that little belly that you have, that little sag, that little whatever you got, that's you. That's females. You can't change that, people. And when a man see that, that's what's supposed to turn him on. No lie. That's what's supposed to make, because that's what a woman's supposed to look like. Not a woman with abs, six-pack. You know, no, people, that's kind of hard. That's something that's not really natural for a woman. I'm trying to tell you, with the fat cell that women carry, it's hard for them to have a six-pack. That's going overboard. Do you get what I'm saying? So when a woman have a little belly, there's nothing wrong with you. You're perfectly fine. There is nothing wrong with you. They show you on TV, these people, so now you want to be that. They're not real. Do you understand that? And like I said, what man see in woman now change. Now you want to see the blow up ass? You want to see the blow up hips? Oh my goodness, you want to see the blow up lips? The makeup? The fake hair? The fake eyelash? Come on, people. Are you kidding me? Let's go back to loving women for what they really truly are. Love them for what they look like, not the ones that change. Do you understand that, people? That's what motivating the change. Because if the peoples that seeing these people need to let them understand that, hey, that don't look right. No, you fall into it and be like, hey, you look so good. And now that's what good looks is. Remember, they change over the world in front of your eyes, turn the world backwards, and you go with it. So now you have to understand this, people. The natural woman is the good looking woman. That's the beautiful woman. The natural woman. Anything look weird, it turn me off. Anything look weird, I'm turned off. No blow up ass. No blow up hips. None of that shit. I'm blowing up your tits. What's that about? Go back and think, what is woman breast for, people? Tell me. What is a woman breast there for? You think it's there to turn man on? So when you see a cow dragging the breast on the ground, walking around with the breast hanging down, almost touch the floor, what is that? That set off the male cow? That's what the male cow get his vibe off? No, people. Come on. Come on. Why you think when the woman have baby, milk come out of the breast? It got nothing to do with sex. That's what I'm saying. It don't have nothing to do with, attraction for sex. It's not a sexual attraction. The breast come with a nipple to feed the baby. That's what it is. You don't get it. So you understand the purpose of the breast, but you there putting silicone in it, bulk it up, pull it up, and doing all of these operations with it just to entice man. Man shouldn't be looking at that to begin with, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. All of us fall into this hole, the world deception. 100%. Let's listen to the rest.
Here in the United States, individuals are credentialed to perform certain types of procedures. That's usually based on their training, it's based on their board certification, and it's based on whether their facility is deemed safe for general anesthesia.
Okay, so that's the facility. You see that? Even the facility have a problem. The American facility is better. The one I just did a video clip on where they tell you that all those staph infection that almost killing all the people in hospitals in America. But of course, people, their environment is better than other places. It's dumb. 100% in. Again,
the
people.
Lawsuit against major beauty brands, including L'Oreal, over allegations their chemical hair straightening products cause uterine cancer.
Uterine cancer? We already know this cause a lot of damage in your body, people. Can you imagine? Can you imagine, people, those perm, those chemical? No. Look at it, people. Some people said the chemical burn up their skin, their scalp, to get their hair straight. This scalp burnt up, people, like somebody throw hot boiling water in your skull. And you believe that it's a good chemical. I'm going to ask you one question. What is it doing to your brain? That shit gonna seek into your bloodstream. 100%. Am I lying? Remember this, just in case you never wake up yet. If you put some lotion on your skin, sun blocker, it also goes to your bloodstream. That's why you have to be careful what you use. Those chemicals is dangerous. So when you put a chemical in your hair that burn it all the way down till it get trim, what it do? It burn your hair down. Burn the surface of your hair off, and then you get it thin and light. That's a chemical doing that. That's sitting right there on top of your brain. It's not going to get through to, right? That wicked chemical is not going to get to your brain. Take a look at this right here, people. Like I say, for beauty, supposedly, the masses is killing themselves, running straight to destruction because they want beauty. That TV show them. Wow, unbelievable dumb shit.
Janae Norman is here with the latest. Good morning, Janae.
Hey, Michael, good morning.
All
A federal
purple.
lawsuit
All purple.
citing a study researchers say is the first of its kind to find association between the use of these hair straightening products and uterine cancer. With
And you understand one thing, people. You think they're dumb? These people gonna come and tell you everything causes cancer, but they keep telling you in pieces. Do you get it? They come and say, oh, PFAS in the water, something that causes cancer. Oh, this and that is in this food. This and that is in the orange juice that causes cancer. Oh, this is in the powder that causes cancer. Oh, this is in the chemical. They're telling you that everything that you use is cancerous. Like I tell you before. Do you understand? They take their time and tell you in pieces so you won't connect them all. But I connect the whole thing long time and bring it to you and let you know all of these things is poison. That's what causes cancer. Point blank period. There ain't no natural cancer. It's those same chemicals. Remember, they come now and tell you that it causes cancer. They tell you. But like I said, they scatter them out so you can't connect them. All of them. Everything causes cancer. All those chemicals. The disinfectant, the bleach, the hand sanitizer, they all cause cancer. That's what causes cancer to begin with. These chemicals that you put to straighten your hair will give you cancer in a heartbeat. Nobody can tell me shit. All man-made is cancer. The dangerous chemical trigger it off and cause that shit to take control of your cells.
previous studies finding similar products associated with a higher risk of breast and ovarian
There you
cancers.
go.
The attorneys say these
There
companies.
you go. So now you know you believe me now. Or what? You believe me? Just connect all of them. Connect all of what they tell you into what I tell you. But they tell you in pieces. I tell you the whole thing. All of them shit is cancerous. Chemical is cancer. Chemical is cancer. Once it get to your body, your cell, cancer. Do you get it? That's why the human being have cancer. The chemicals that the government people that in charge of you create, that's what give you sickness. That's what give you cancer. That's what killing your immune system. That's what giving you diseases. Everything that's happening to your body is because of those chemicals that you take in. Most of it you don't know you're taking in. But that's how it is. It's part of the destruction of the masses.
But profits over people.
Profits over
This
people.
morning, major beauty brands being blamed, accused of
And
selling.
you see this right here? You got the coding. You see that? And I already told you people. Beauty gonna kill your dumb ass. You understand? The fake beauty gonna kill you. 100%. They get you in your feelings, in your emotion. Oh, black people and all of this shit. And then bam, they're killing you. But you're not paying attention. You're thinking that they're putting you up on game. They're actually killing you. That's what they're doing. 100%.
Hair relaxers that cause cancer and other health
All of them
problems.
do.
Feels smoother than satin,
There you go, people.
softer than velvet.
A federal lawsuit listing L'Oreal USA and other companies
And
as
you see that right there? Only the federal government gonna end up suing them. When the federal government sue them, what they're gonna do? Give the masses the money that get affected by those products? The answer is no. So why would the federal government sue them? They are the fucking same people. That's what you need to understand. They're the one who approve those shit. If you look at the damn label, they approve it. The same people. They approve that shit to for the masses to use. And then all of a sudden now you come in, the FBI are, they're gonna go sue them. No, it's garbage. 100%. All of these shit owned by the government. They're the one who own the whole thing. Every fucking product that get to you is them. Like I said, the mission is to stuff you up with chemical so your body basically suffer. That's what it is. They have to find ways to get those chemicals in your body so you die quicker.
court documents with dozens of plaintiffs, predominantly black women, pointing to a
Black women, like I said, they have a psyop for all of you. You're following that shit. You want straight hair. You want all of these things. There you go. It comes with cancer.
study published in the Journal of the National Cancer Institute last October, suggesting a link with hair straightening products like perms and relaxers.
All chemical. You hear me? Every single chemical, they do the same thing. There is no natural chemical pushing around on earth. Like I mentioned with this supposedly Idaho train derail. They're telling you that shit that they're carrying is to make plastic. That chlorine shit they tell you is to make plastic. Oh, you're going to make plastic with that shit. Why don't you just make plastic with the chemical right there and transport the damn plastic? Why transport the chemical? Why? Why transport the chemical? That's dumb. Transport the pipe after you make it. But it's bullshit. All chemical to destroy the masses. That's the reason why they do it.
How good does silky hair feel? And increased risk of uterine cancer in women who use them, like Rhonda Terrell.
That was my Christmas Eve. Christmas gift to tell me.
Christmas Eve, Christmas gift. What you want done to your hair. You're born a certain way. You are a certain way. Why try to change it? Why? Why you need straight hair? Why you need lighter hair? Why? Why you need to bleach your hair? Why? You think that bleach shit is good that you put in your hair?
That he was sorry that I do have cancer and it's rare and it's aggressive.
Wow.
And that I need to have chemotherapy.
So what give all the other people cancer that didn't use that shit? You see what I'm saying? You don't get it, people. All of those things, all of them can give you cancer.
She's one of those women who for years regularly relax her hair. According to the study, those who use relaxers 4 or more times a year were more than twice as likely to develop uterine cancer compared to those who did
4 times a year. Why? How many times you need to straighten your hair? Wow, I told you people, why? Why you think the girls grow up with that shit on their mind? They got the dolls. The replica of them supposedly with the straight hair along all the way to the ass. You don't get it, man. That's the reason why they want that straight hair. It's all brainwashed. Everything is connected. The government have this shit planned out in script.
Use the products. Researchers didn't identify a particular ingredient in the trial. They also state more research is needed. And though the cancer is...
They know exactly what it is, people. All of them shit's called cancer. All of them. Just take it from the mag truth. I don't have no reason to lie. That's why I carry this bitter truth right here. You understand? I got the stomach for it and everything. These things is all chemical and they're gonna do nothing but give you cancer. That's what it is. Period. Point blank. Bam.
This small Tennessee town, a layer of thick, black residue is covering up street signs, clinging onto roofs and trees.
Look, that is fungus that is growing on the side of this branch. See?
It's called whiskey fungus.
Yeah, that people, whiskey fungus. Pay attention to this right here. Remember, they tell you the whiskey, the Jack Daniels whiskey, they tell you, oh, black people help create it and all this shit. It's good. Everybody drink it up. And I already told you, people, that's not good for you. No alcohol is. That's part of the chemicals that they're putting in your body that triggering off sickness. Don't worry about it. The alcohol is a big part of it. Pay attention here.
On these branches, you see for sure that's definitely whiskey fungus.
Whiskey fungus.
And it's being fueled by one of the most popular whiskey brands in the world, Jack Daniels, which operates 6 barrel houses here.
6 of them. 6 barrel houses. Because they claim they're soaking these alcohols in barrels. That's how you get the brown looking color from the barrel. Pay attention here, people.
Lincoln County. Those alcohol vapors released during the aging process of whiskey can travel hundreds of yards, fueling fungal growth, spreading.
If it doing this to the trees, people, growing fungus outside, what is it doing to your body? That's a good question. They aging the alcohol right here, and it causing fungus all over. What do you think it gonna do to you? That's not good. Fungus. No fungus is good to me. Pay attention.
Fungal growth spreading on many surfaces.
There you go,
so this is harder on the metal.
Look at this. You gotta be kidding me. So what is that doing to your damn lungs? Wow, okay.
And Warren Ferry purchased their house right before these facilities went up, next door to their property.
I saw a little slice of heaven.
3 years later, do you feel the same way?
Slice of heaven, okay.
No.
Why?
Because I have a huge monster in my backyard.
They have a monster. They like to use those words, monster. They are the monsters and the masses. Listen.
That's gonna hold.
Okay, you're gonna cry with the glasses on? Let's see. There's absolutely no tears, people. Look. Can't cry for crying. How much they pay you? How much did you get?
It's gonna ruin everything.
Jack Daniels says that this type of microflora is not uncommon around distilleries, and that they appreciate that some may not like how it looks and the inconvenience it may present. Based on the information available, we believe it is not harmful to individuals or their property.
You hear that, people? It's not harmful to individual or their property, but it leaving that black fungus, so it's not doing any damage. But I'm saying, people, what you can't see is more damage to you. That's what you understand? Because if it get in your body, nobody gonna be able to see it, but it's doing the damage. Or you know, these people that live close to these alcohol treatment plant, they're not having the fungus inside of them, in their lungs or somewhere. You don't get it, man. That's showing you a sign right there. The alcohol is wicked shit. 100%.
Vanderbilt University professor Antonis Rokas is an expert on fungi.
So we don't know of any patients that have ever acquired an infection with the whiskey fungus.
They're never gonna tell you, people. You think the whiskey player is gonna say, yeah, you know, I think it's killing you. You don't get it, people. No way they're gonna say that.
Would add to that no clinical studies have been done.
And some now are suing. Patrick and Christy Long are arguing Jack Daniels didn't have the required permits for its expansion.
It don't matter about no damn permit because it's the government own them. The government is the one who put the Jack Daniels there. The famous whiskey that you're drinking made by the government. That's one thing you need to keep in mind. So what is they gonna do? Sue themselves? Come on.
Currently, there are 6 operational barrel houses with 8 more in the works. But Jack Daniels tells NBC News about plans to push ahead with their expansion, which they say will bring $1 million in annual tax revenue to the county.
Of course, tax revenue, that's a good thing. It's nothing but bullshit, people. Like I say, it's the government control all of these things right here. They're the one who control anything that's going on in your life. With this poison alcohol right here they call Jack Daniels. It growing fungus everywhere around it. What do you think it's doing to your damn body after you drink it? Move.
Tonight, increasing
now, finally, we go get into this right here with the supposedly Silicon Valley. Yes, the bank fall. Silicon Valley Bank that fall, and it gonna affect the market. What I tell you, all connected to the government, people. Take a look at the number that you see right there. 0 don't count in numerology. That's 33 coding right there with the pyramid. You see that? Let's get into this right here and see what they're talking about. All banks controlled by the government, people who own you. Listen.
Out following the historic collapse of Silicon Valley Bank.
Yes.
Are you an Etsy seller and didn't get paid today?
And they're on TikTok right here. That's where they get the news from. What did I tell you, people? It's a dumb down world you're living. They're showing your full hand.
Neither did I.
The demise of the nation's 16th largest bank, and once a titan in the world of tech startups, wreaking havoc, including for sellers who use e-commerce site Etsy. The company acknowledging some users aren't getting paid because it distributed money through SVB.
Like I'm freaking out. Those funds feed my family and pay my bills.
Amanda Nielsen runs her handmade soaps business through Etsy.
You see that, people? Handmade soap business. Like I don't tell you. Did I point it out? I mentioned it so many times. They're tricking you to being entrepreneurs. And then bam! That's what gonna happen. I already don't tell you, people, but you're not listening. They're faking you. You're not no entrepreneurs. You finding some things to mix up to make glitter, something to make hand soap. And now what gonna happen, people? Thinking that you having a business right now in these end times. What you think gonna happen? You're gonna suffer. 100%. Listen.
Seems a little unfair, doesn't it?
It does seem unfair. It really does.
Oh, she's laughing though. it's still funny. I don't get it, man. Like I said, don't trust nothing on screens. Just keep that in mind.
No longer receiving deposits, though Etsy says it expects to pay sellers via other payment partners within the next several business days.
I had no idea this was going to affect me.
Silicon Valley Bank's failure was the largest in the U.S. since the 2008 financial crisis.
Anytime they have a bank supposedly fall, government running operation and the regular people, just remember that shit. No bank fall. They have no reason to fall. They have your damn money in there while they supposedly fall. Why would they fall? You don't get it, people. What's the problem? They run bankrupt for what? You don't run bankrupt with people money. What's going on? All fake shit, like I say. The government know to ruffle the feathers of the people with these supposedly banks. They know they own them.
Earlier this week, the bank took a loss of $1.8 billion on the sale.
Where does the money go?
Of bonds, fueled in part by the Federal Reserve's rapid interest rate increases. As fear set in, customers rushed to withdraw $42 billion in deposits. By Friday morning, the bank had failed.
There you go, people. You think they're going to get the money from the bank? Okay, listen.
Market did not respond like they thought, and the ramifications were that they were running out of money.
For companies that had money at SVB, on Monday, the FDIC will provide insured depositors up to $250,000.
And then anything after that, unfortunately, you will have to wait.
Some companies now scrambling for access to cash.
There you go.
New York-based toy store Camp issuing this email to its customers begging for help, saying, we had most of our company's cash assets at a bank which just collapsed.
There you go,
and offering
it's all a hoax, people. No bank collapse. And like I say, any bank that you ever see collapse, look what happened. Another bank pop up in the same fucking building. A lot of people don't know that, but hey, I got eyes and I never, ignore them. I seen it. So you see Washington Mutual fall and then the Chase pop up in the same spot. Eh? What's going on? A bank fall and then when you look, it's a Wells Fargo show up in the same spot. If you notice the bank building, they just circulate them around. Every time a bank fall, another one show up in the same spot. It's all by design. Like I tell you, they control the switch. They're the one who control the market. Anytime they want the people to get ruptured, they say, oh, they pull it down. They want it to go buy stock, they push it up. That's just how it is, people. And when they pull it down, you're always going to lose your money. It don't matter. You see the bank, they say, oh, hey, we can pay you back some of your money, but hey, we don't know if you're going to get the rest anytime soon. That's how the bank do it, people, because they control by the same government people that own us. That's it. Yeah, another Mag Bam Sunday, man. Appreciate everybody for listening. Yes, we'll be back on. Look out, man, because we are doing too much video on YouTube and them things. We're just going to be right here on Spotify. Even though they kind of like censoring me a little bit. But yeah, I know to get around it until they catch up with that algorithms. Because you know already, we on the run. Bam.